welcome back to my channel. I'm a student success coach and I talk about what can make you successful as an Indian student who's going to study abroad. Wherever in the world you are, if you want to be a successful student and build your dream life abroad, then watch my videos. The 3 things that you need to be successful abroad are academics, mindset and your personal well-being. So what I talk about is how you can build your skill sets, how you can build up your mindset and how you can build yourself up to be a successful student abroad. In today's video, we're talking about the 5 benefits of studying undergrad in America. So let's get started. Number 1. The most important benefit of studying undergrad in America is that you can pick your major after 2 full years of studying there. The American system of education is very different than anywhere else in the world. You do not actually have to pick your major, which means you do not have to pick your major area of study or tell them what you're going to study unless you are doing engineering, medical or any of those kind of fields. Even in that case, you can declare your major after 2 years. This is a huge benefit for Indian students because a lot of us don't know at 18 right after school exactly what we want to study. So this gives us the opportunity of trying out different courses, trying out different classes. You can study anything from science to philosophy to history to economics to theatre to English. You can take classes in all of these subjects and then figure out exactly what you want to study and what your field or major of study is actually going to be. So in the first 2 years, you end up doing general requirements, which means your college mandates that you have to take certain classes in certain subject areas, which means you will have a math requirement, you will have a science requirement, you will have an English requirement. There are certain subjects that you have to fulfill. But the thing is, even within those subjects or those streams, you can actually pick the class that interests you. That gives you a lot of variety and a lot of options because each department has hundreds of classes that you can take. You can understand what types of courses and classes are available at your university. You can understand if any of those subjects that you've not studied before actually interest you. And these are things that are not available in any other country in the world, be it India or anywhere else. The ability for you to pick your major or decide what you want to study after 2 years and actually spend the first 2 years figuring out what you want to do is not available in any other country. So this is a huge benefit if you're going to the US for undergraduate studies. After 2 years, you can declare your major or your field of study and then you can decide what you want to minor in as well. So there's a major field of study and you can choose to minor in a particular subject. There are many permutations and combinations to this also. You can major in one subject only, you can have a major and a minor, you can have one major and 2 minors, you can have a double major and a single minor. There are many different combinations to this depending on you as a student and what you're willing to study and take up. So this gives you a lot of complementary skill sets. For example, if you're doing an economics major, you can do statistics as a minor. You can do philosophy as a minor. You can do psychology as a minor. You can do sociology as a minor. These are different skill sets that will add to your economics degree. If you want to become a doctor or you're becoming a clinical psychologist and you're studying psychology as your major, you can also take sociology, English, theatre, communication, all of these classes to understand other aspects of your clients, to understand what else can you learn. So there are many different options available to you as a student. The second benefit of studying abroad in America is that you get an academic advisor throughout your 4 years and you get to talk to this advisor even before entering university. The minute you have got an acceptance into your college and you've paid the deposit fees, you get assigned an academic advisor. This is a huge benefit for international students going to study abroad. Why is that so? Is because this academic advisor is a person who will help you throughout the 4 years of undergrad and help you decide which courses to take, which classes to take, how to structure your major, how to structure out your degree, what you need to do to fulfill the prerequisites or certain requirements that you have to complete the degree that you've opted for. Who are these academic advisors? They are professors on campus. They do not have to be part of your field. They could be part of a different field or a different department, but it is part of their job to help you out. And every student on campus is assigned an academic advisor, which means you can ask them questions about what courses you should take, how you should major in your degree, what can you do, what are the options available, and they will guide you and help you understand this entire process. Now, I took a bit of time to adjust to my academic advisor, but she was a really good person. So finally, when I understood that this was what I could ask her and this is where it could go, I was able to navigate college very well because I started working with her closely, started asking good questions, started understanding that I could ask her for help. Having an academic advisor to advise you before you enter the country, to advise you in your class selection, in your courses, how things work around campus, and point you in the direction of the right resources is actually a huge benefit if you're an Indian international student going to study abroad. The third benefit of studying undergrad in America is the academic rigor. The American system of education is very rigorous, so you get to learn a lot more skills. It pushes you to expand your boundaries, move out of your comfort zone, and really push your academic capabilities. Whether it's through the professors, whether it's through the research opportunities available, whether it's through the system of education in terms of writing essays, the classes, the course structure, the way things are organized, the infrastructure on campus, the types of departments that are available and the professors who are teaching there, all of that put together that makes up the academic rigor of a college. The American system of education really pushes you hard in your academic area. Academic rigor means that it's pushing your standards. They have very high standards for quality in education. They have very high standards for their students and they push you to get to those standards. They help you, they guide you, they advise you, but they push you to achieve academically as well as personally and get yourself to a state which will always hold you in good stead in your life ahead. It builds an extremely solid foundation for you as a student who is going abroad to study from India, because the skill sets that you learn now in undergrad sets you up for the rest of your life. The critical thinking skills, the practical knowledge, the skill sets that you develop outside of the classroom, how you learn, the way you think, the way you act and behave, the way you form arguments, the way you decide how you want to do things, all of this is really tested in the academic system and the rigor that the American undergrad offers. This is a third benefit because the system of education and the rigor at America is much higher than anywhere else in the world. The fourth benefit of studying undergrad in the US is the flexibility that the course structure offers you. This flexibility is not available in any other country in the world. You can, like I mentioned earlier in point number 1, decide your major after 2 years. But the thing is, if you declare your major earlier, you can change it as well. You can change your major, you can add a minor to it. I decided on adding my minor degree in business only in my 3rd year of college. So the flexibility that the colleges offer in terms of the classes, the types of courses, the way you can manage your schedule, the way things are set up is very flexible. Whereas if you go to study abroad, for example in the UK, you have to decide what you want to study from the beginning because that's the course that you're going to be studying. You cannot change your modules and structures that much. You cannot choose a different area of study. You cannot choose your electives. So all of these things are available to students who are going to the US for undergrad. You could also do summer school in any college in the US during the summer months. It can even be a community college. Once you get the prior approval, you can also get those credits transferred to your college degree. And the other part of being flexible is that you can even get research opportunities as an undergrad as well. You can get to work with professors in many different departments. These kind of opportunities are not available for undergraduate students in other countries. That's why I feel this is a really great benefit to studying undergrad in the US. So this amount of flexibility, the things that it offers you, the types of courses that it has, the types of options that are available, the number of options that are available, the flexibility that the American undergrad offers is unparalleled in the world. So that's the benefit number 4 for studying undergrad in the US. The fifth benefit of studying undergrad in the US is the campus life. A lot of American colleges are based outside of a big city or the downtown area of cities. So you get to focus your life in and around campus. And this is really good for you because there are a lot of opportunities available for you on campus, and the college encourages the campus community and the campus environment. So there are a lot of things that you can do on campus in terms of infrastructure that's available, in terms of the gyms, the swimming pools, all of that stuff, in terms of the sports and the different types of sports activities, in terms of research facilities and the actual infrastructure in the college, in terms of volunteering activities, in terms of starting clubs and different initiatives on campus. You can do anything you really want to, and that is a really good way because you can get involved in many different activities on campus. You can get to participate in many different things happening around campus. There are of course a system of the sororities and the fraternities that you can get involved in. There are many different things that only the campus life in the US offers, and because the campus community is so strong, everybody gets involved in that community. And these are not just local American people, of course, because in the undergrad in the US you get to meet people from all across the world, from many different countries, nationalities, backgrounds. You get to meet all of them in one place. Campus life in the US offers you so much of activities, so many different things that you can pursue, that it really expands your mind, it expands your horizon, and it lets you explore yourself through research, through creativity, through anything. And that is a really good thing for you as an Indian international student going to study abroad. So those were the 5 benefits of studying undergrad in the US. If you have any questions on studying abroad in the US, please drop them in the comment section below. Or you can also book a one-on-one call with me on my website www.ananyamadhavan.com. The link is in the description box below. You can also find me on Instagram at ananya.madhavan, as well as on Facebook and LinkedIn at Ananya Madhavan. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time.